Hello, dear students. The civil team of Resultant welcomes you all in this session. Yes, guys, we have an announcement to make. What will be that announcement? Shortly, we'll be giving you everything about that. And all the students who have just joined and not seen our channel in last 2 days, let me tell you guys, Vaibhav sir has joined Resultant due to his passion and without any his personal benefit or interest. Only because of his passion, he has joined Resultant and will be guiding students for the GATE and engineering service examination. Although, guys, we have a live launch of Vaibhav sir 2 days before, but if somehow you have missed it, let me tell you. Now, guys, yes, the favorite ma'am of yours, Richa ma'am, is also here. After many days, we are doing a combined session, and in upcoming futures, we'll be keep on doing this. We all are busy in live classes. Madam is continuously having classes from morning to evening, around 6 to 7 hours. She is having classes every day. Vaibhav sir is having classes. I am having classes. But right now, from today onwards, we'll be frequently having these kind of sessions. So welcome, Vaibhav sir and Richa ma'am. So चलते हैं सबसे पहले भिलाई. वैसे दोनों ही both sir and ma'am is from Chhattisgarh. Ma'am is from Bhilai and sir is basically from Korba. Okay, so let's go to Bhilai first. Richa ma'am, welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening to all my dear students. So, as sir has already told you that we have been busy in the classes, so we couldn't come up with the live sessions. But guys, that's for sure that in upcoming months and upcoming weeks, you'll be seeing me practically taking live classes. So, really sorry for the delay, but yeah, Abhinav sir is keep on pinching me that you haven't taken live classes, technical classes for so much time. But right now, when you're busy till 11 p.m. in the classes, you don't find that much time. But for sure, from the next week, I'll be coming up with back-to-back technical classes as much as I can provide you.
Okay. Guys, Vaibhav sir has already taken a session. Launch session was something different. Today, sir has also taken a session of engineering mechanics, and he will be taking regularly the sessions of engineering mechanics and fluid mechanics on the YouTube. So, Vaibhav sir, आपने ले लिया, आपको कैसा लगा? Resultant के स्टूडेंट्स के साथ मजा आया? Any experience or anything you want to discuss with students?
Good evening, students. Welcome to this session. And yes, I have just taken a session of friction engineering mechanics today, and the session got ended at 9:55 p.m. So just after that, we have this interaction session with Abhinav sir and ma'am, Richa ma'am. So big announcement is going to come from the resultant part. And as you all know, out of the passion, out of my job hours, after my job hours, I'll be associated with resultant to guide you, right? Just to guide you, nothing more than that. And we'll be taking regular sessions on YouTube of engineering mechanics and fluid mechanics. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for my upcoming sessions and the sessions of sir and ma'am. And all the best for your preparation. And yes, big announcement of the crash course is about to come, which will be given by the sir only and ma'am. So, sir, over to you.
Vaibhav sir is saying big announcement of crash course is about to come, which sir will be giving you, but sir has already given.
Details.
Okay, but that is good. Instead of like other channels, कुछ आएगा बढ़ाएगा लास्ट में 30 मिनट्स तक स्टूडेंट है, इतने इंपॉर्टेंट उनका प्रीशियस टाइम है, और आफ्टर 30 minutes we are saying it is crash course. So without wasting time, guys, let me and we all discuss here that we are having a crash course from 16th of September, where, guys, let me tell you, theory plus numerical both will be done for all technical subjects, including maths and aptitude. Let me tell you, guys, theory and numerical both will be done for all technical subjects, including maths and aptitude. Okay, so let me tell you about the crash course here. You can see on your screen as well. Okay, so guys, you can download the Resultant app, Resultant Civil app from the Play Store. Okay, the GATE courses are there. Even if you're watching this, but if you are a 2026 aspirant, then a 2-year program is also there in our app. Okay. So Vision 2025 for the students who are preparing for or who are appearing in the GATE in 2025, and those students who are currently in second year and third year, and they are targeting 2026. We have a 2-year batch also naming Target, where live plus recorded class both will be done. Study notes will be given, PYQ question bank, doubt session, complete test series. Let me tell you, our test series is having the same software, same interface, exactly like GATE. So all classes will be there live. You can watch recording infinite number of times. And you will be having workbook of every subject, study notes of every subject, formula notes of every subject, and previous year questions with solutions for every subject. Now, why this session is? This session is about the crash course, as you can see on your screen. Okay, so guys, this is the crash course. The MRP of this crash course is I forgot the MRP, but
11,999.
yeah, 11,900. But the offer price for first 7 days is 7,999. This is valid only up to 17th of September, and this course is starting from 16th, that is Monday. Live classes will be there of all technical subjects and maths and aptitude also. Study notes will be available for every subject. PYQ will be available for every subject. Workbook will be available for every subject. Formula notes will be available for every subject, and test series will be exactly like GATE platform. And all these PDFs, study notes, PYQ, workbook, you will be getting in downloadable format, and up to lifetime you can download this. Both theory and numerical both will be done. Now the main point is the session is not about the launch of this course, because I guess you might be knowing this about it from our social media platforms, because already in our Telegram, Facebook and Instagram of Resultant, we already told this many times that we are starting a crash course from 16th of September. This particular session more about launching this. We want to tell you how you can effectively utilize this crash course and which student should not buy this. Suppose you are in third year and second year, guys, you have to make your fundamentals strong. Okay, so you should be going for a 2-year program, or even if you are doing self-study, it's fine. Okay, you don't want to join Resultant, it's totally fine, guys, but crash course is not for you. Crash course is for those students who are appearing in GATE 2025. They want a quick brush up. Okay, they have a little bit of base, they want a quick revision and a practice of numericals. It is only for those students. How it can be utilized, that Vaibhav sir and Richa ma'am will be telling you. So Vaibhav sir, I guess most of the students will be having a question. Sir, suppose I joined the crash course, then how to utilize this? Suppose some subjects are going on, what extra I have to study, how to do practice, how many number of questions I have to do for every subject. These are the doubts in students' mind. Number of questions to attempt, PYQ 15 साल के करने के 20 साल के करने, these kind of questions if you answer them.
So crash course is basically a fast revision kind of program, right? If you have already done a basic level of civil engineering, right? It is not for someone who want to start it from scratch, as the sir has said. Like if you are in third year or if you are in second year, you cannot. I mean, there is you can have a full-time course rather than having a crash course. Go for the full-time course. So crash course is you have done some basic amount of preparation in your past times. So you can do for the crash course. You can go for the crash course, and in crash course, the theoretical parts are already being covered, keeping in the mind the of the GATE examination. What are the important topics? The crash course is covered in such a way by the faculty of the resultant that important things of each subjects will be kept in mind. So what you need to do, you just need to focus on what have been taught in the class, and after that you just need to revise the same thing, the theoretical part, and you need to focus on the questions, right? The questions of the workbook which have been given to you, and the questions of previous years as well. So I will suggest you to have some to practice some questions from the workbook, and then go for the previous year's question of the same topic which you have been covered in the class. So just, I mean, stay as per the schedule of the resultant, which have been taught by the different faculties, expert faculties. Stay as per the schedule and work according to the schedule. In the meantime, during the before the examination, you'll get your syllabus complete. And as I said before as well, you can in the crash course, if you go for the 60-70% of the syllabus, you can get 80-90% of the marks. You just need to prepare smartly, and then that smart work will be done by the faculty of the resultant.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Ma'am, many of your students will be asking some doubt. You can ask your doubts, guys, from any of us. Ma'am, anything you want to add, or students should prepare last 20-year PYQs or 30-year PYQs, how to tackle MSQ, any subject that can be missed, or any subject that anyhow should not be missed, any such details you want to share with your students?
So guys, in this crash course, as sir has told you, we'll be providing you with the concepts, theory, as well as with the numericals. Talking about the PYQs, last 5 to 10 years of PYQs is more than sufficient. So right now, since we have 4.5 months left, going for 20-30 years of PYQs will not help you to cover the maximum part of your syllabus. So kindly go for 5 to 10 years of PYQs. Number two, since maybe you have completed 10 to 20% of the syllabus, so first you have to go for two types of subjects. One is the heavy weightage subjects, and those subjects which will be completed in lesser hours, and in proportion to that, they will be fetching you more marks. Okay, like if I talk about open channel flow, if I talk about hydrology, so these subjects are one which will take lesser number of hours, and in proportion to that, they'll fetch you more marks. So first, go for heavy weightage subjects, and for those subjects lesser hours, more marks. So that will be helpful for you, so that at least for your gate 2025 you would be getting a marks of at least 70 to 70% plus, you can say. So
Okay. And one more thing, dear students, see, if any time na, or any point of time during your preparation, you have an option to go for a 15-year or 20-year PYQ, or last 5-year PYQs plus 20 updated test series. Okay. Then you should be going for a last 5-year PYQs plus 20 full length test of a updated test series. Because guys, from last 5 years now, various things have been changed. Not only difficulty of the question paper, but also syllabus. Let me tell you, in my time, in 2012, and in my time also, third year students were eligible. In between some 4 to 5 years, third year students were not eligible. But in my time, in 2011, the third year students were eligible. So I have given in 2011 also, 2012 also. So guys, that time na, not only the difficulty was little bit easier, but also the syllabus was different. Like there was no PUT CPM that time. There was no building material that time. There was no railway report that time. There was no engineering mechanics that time. Although these all topics, the subjects that I've added are not very high weightage, but still combining all this, you will be getting around 5 to 6 marks. Plus highway in my time was not very huge weightage. That time highway was only coming to 3 to 4 marks. But now transportation, majorly highway, is coming around 8 to 11 marks. Okay, that time structural analysis was also very less asked. Now in these days, structural analysis also you can get 3 to 4 questions. So not only syllabus is changed, but also difficulty of questions have been increased. So better to go for last 5 or 7 years PYQ, and then few full length test series you should be giving, and you can check your all India rank also, and you can have that at which position you are. Vaibhav sir, anything you want to address to students?
The same thing, sir. The PYQ which we have said now, last 5 years, because it's always better to get updated as per the recent trends rather than practicing PYQs of like 10 or 15 years back. So it's good. I mean, concept point of view, you can solve if you have an extra time, but as present, since you have 4 to 5 months remaining, it's better to solve the PYQs of the recent gate examination, which is 5 to 6 years of PYQ, is actually more than enough for all the students to solve. And yes, apart from that, the test series or the practice test which have been assigned to the students are good, because these practice tests and the test series are being actually designed based on the recent patterns of the gate examination. So solving 20 or 25 years of the PYQ is not as worthy as solving 5 years of the PYQ with some amount of test series, as you have said.
Okay, guys, at what rank, what are the options available now? Okay, at 0 to 250 rank, everything is available for all the categories. Okay, so this all at what rank for general category, IIT is available, new IT is available, old IT is available, NIT is available, everything we have made a data. Okay, this you need not to take screenshot. I'll be, after this session, I'll be sharing this in Telegram group also. So this is for each and every rank we have made. For new IT is available, for general at what rank, for OBC at what rank, for SC ST at what rank, everything you can see. And what madam has just told you now, that guys, see, you can divide your subjects, like few subjects will be having high weightage, few subjects will be having less weightage, but in less weightage, there are two types of subject. One where the weightage is less, but time required to cover them is also very less. And one subjects are weightage is less, but time to cover them is huge, like steel. Weightage is only 2 to 4 marks, but time coverage or time required to cover that is little bit more. Similarly, survey, highway, OCF, all of these are 4 to 5 marks, but you can prepare them very fast. Okay, so we have divided the subjects like heavyweight subjects, heavy weightage. Okay, heavy subject means a big syllabus and weightage is also more. Geotech, environment, FM, OCF. These all subjects are big and weightage is also nice. Geotech I teach, environment Rich MM teach, and FM OCF will be FM Weber sir teach, OCF all of 3 years of us teach. Heavy subject but light marks. Huge syllabus but light marks in GATE. Okay, like SOM, RCC, steel, and structural analysis. Let me tell you guys, weightage of SOM is less from last few years, 4 to 6 marks. But SOM is dependent, SOM is required for studying RCC and structural analysis. Okay, these all subjects for GATE point of view, they are not very high weightage, but for engineering services point of view, all those 4 subjects are very important. Now, subjects which are having less weightage but heavy marks like highway, survey, OCF, hydro, these all are very small subjects. You can cover them from 0 level. You can cover them in 5 to 6 days. But all these are coming of 5 or 6 marks. Let me tell you guys, geotech is coming of 16 marks. All these 3 subjects, highway, survey, OCF combinedly will be of 16 marks. But to cover geotech alone will take more time as compared to covering all these 3 subjects. So if you see weightage per unit time or weightage per unit time required to cover them, then highway, survey, OCF, hydro is much more important than geotech in that sense. Light subject and light marks, building material, railway, airport, all these are coming either of 1 marks or 2 marks. Okay. Now, madam, anything you want to add?
Sir,
आज
actually,
मैडम
one
कब बोलती हैं?
student is the one who is asking question continuously.
Yes.
पढ़ाई कैसी करनी है ये मुझे नहीं पता, बता दीजिए डेली क्या क्या करना है।
पढ़ाई देखो कैसे करना है, इसका मैं एक पूरा 2 घंटे का सेशन लूंगा कि आपको किताब रखना है, फिर हाथ ऐसे ऊपर उठाना है, फिर राइट करके कैसे क्लॉकवाइज करके ऐसे, फिर दूसरा पन्ना पलटना है, फिर ऐसे 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 करना है। आदर्श यार, मतलब ऐसे कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो? पढ़ाई कैसे करनी चाहिए मुझे नहीं पता, प्लीज बता दीजिए। डेली क्या 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 जाता है? सुबह उठ के पानी पीना है, फिर ये वाली दाल खानी है, ये वाला जूस पीना है, ये वाले जूस पीने से एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा होगा, ये वाले जूस पीने से फ्लूइड मैक्स अच्छा होगा। ऐसे वाले टाइप का चैनल नहीं है यार, यहाँ पे पूरा टेक्निकली बात करते हैं। ये लॉन्च अभी हम 1 घंटे बाद बता सकते थे, क्रैश कोर्स कर रहे हैं, हमने शुरुआत में बता दिया, उसको साइड रख दिया और काम की बातों पे आ गए। ठीक कह रहा हूँ क्या मैम? मैम बता देंगे, चलो आपको, मैम आप बता दीजिए कैसे पढ़ना चाहिए।
इतना हमने मजाक बनाती। फाइन गाइस, पढ़ाई ऐसे करनी है, like firstly right now first you have to check it out how much percentage of your syllabus is pending, the number of subjects which are pending, and how much time will be required to cover that subject. Based on that, you have to bifurcate the number of months which you are having and number of hours which are required for completing that subject, so that you will get an idea that in a day how much hours you should study. Technically, we never focus that number of hours you should study. Technically, we focus that basically, agar you have thought that today I'll cover this topic. So whether it gets completed in 2 hours, whether it gets completed in half an hour. Okay, your target is so and so topic should be completed. So fetch each and every day your target a day before, so that you don't waste your day next day thinking what you have to cover. Okay, in this way, in a very easy breezy manner, your syllabus will be completed, provided you follow the timetable which is being created by you on a right track.
Okay. So, madam has told others. I hope that this will be helpful for you. And I also hope that you will be following this, dividing your remaining days into the number of subjects and preparing accordingly. Krupa Raj, our very old student, dear student, is asking, sir, preparing for GATE and solving PYQs is going to help for engineering service prelims and mains exam? Yes, Krupa, obviously. See, all the different exams like GATE, ESC, syllabus is same, pattern is same. Okay, when Vaibhav sir will be teaching you FM or engineering mechanics, or madam will be teaching you environment, and I will be teaching you SFD, BMD. When I tell you what is shear force, what is significance of shear force, I'm not bothering that I'm teaching for a GATE aspirant or a ESC aspirant. In any way, I'll be teaching same. Only difference is the depth of the knowledge that they will be asking. Let me tell you a simple thing. Only 3 types of questions are asked in a competitive exam. One is conceptual based question, one is formula based question, and one is data based question. Conceptual based question means those questions in which only knowing the formula alone will not help you. You should be knowing that how to apply the formula, how to approach it. You should be knowing that. Formula based question means everything is given. X is equal to A into B. So A is also given, B is also given. You have to find X. Database question means density of bitumen, specific gravity of bitumen, permeability of sand, and sedimentation tank depth and everything. All these things are database questions. Gate will be only asking conceptual based question and few formula based question. No database questions will be asked in gate. But in engineering service prelims exam, database question, conceptual based question, formula based question, all these three types of questions will be asked in equal proportion, almost 33%. That is the only reason gate being more difficult questions are asked. For every question 3 minutes are given. Still students are getting 90 marks, 85 marks, 83 marks, because the questions are only conceptual. The student who is very conceptually sound cracks them. Engineering services not asking difficult question. Still students are not getting this 80%, 90% marks like gate. Guys, let me tell you, never ever in engineering services for general category the cutoff for prelims is 50%. Every time the cutoff is less than 50%. In gate, students are getting 80%, 90%, 85%, 75%. But engineering services, they are not getting in prelims. Why? Because of that database question. Okay, there are various database questions in prelims. That is why students are not able to score high there. Okay, I always say gate is like covering the syllabus in vertical depth. Gate is vertical depth of the syllabus. Gate will not be asking altu faltu question, database question, only conceptual question, but very deep. Engineering service, especially prelims, not talking about mains. Engineering service prelims will be asking wide range of questions. Gate questions will be helping you, but only that 33% part of engineering services where they ask conceptual question. Gate questions will never be helping you for those extra questions of engineering services where data is required or everything is required. Let me tell you very frankly one thing. Ma'am and Vaibhav sir will be agreeing. When we solve gate paper from last many years, okay, we are solving, we are doing everything, we are dimag laga rahe hain, solve kar rahe hain. But let me tell you, when we are solving engineering service paper on the same day, when we have to give result answer key to the students, many times we see the answer from Google, because the such questions are asked, database questions are asked there. वैभव सर सही बोल रहा हूँ क्या?
नहीं सर, बिल्कुल सही है, एकदम सही बोल रहे हो कि database question have been asked in the ESC examination and they are consistent for these kind of database question, which is like a yes and no for all of you. If you know, you can able to solve, and there is no something like you can practice or something like that, and you can get the answer. And gate is, I have not seen gate asking just a database question, right? The question which you need to remember. Yeah, formula based have been asked, but database question have not been asked in the gate examination. And during, I mean, there are two types of students I always find, like if I talk about myself only, I always find gate much easier examination as compared to AC because of the same reason, because of database question which has been asked in the ESC examination. It's difficult to memorize the things because such database question is very difficult to actually, and that's why one of the big reason the low cutoff marks of ESC prelims examination is one of the big reason of this database question. 100%. एंड उसके साथ उसका जो जीएसबी है वो भी एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट प्ले करता है, जो 40% 45% कट ऑफ मार्क्स जाता है. जीएस इज ऑल्सो प्लेज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट, क्योंकि इन द जीएस पेपर पीपल स्कोर्स like 40%, 45%, 50% kind of marks, and these GS papers actually put the cutoff down of prelims examination.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ma'am, your final words, then we can wind up this session.
Okay, guys, so quick. As you know, guys, as I have repeated initially, 4.5 months left. So now this is the time to be serious. Lot of festivals will be coming on the loop. But right now, your main target is, if you are targeting for GATE 2025, at anyhow, your main target is you should get a good marks, get a good score, so that either if your target is for MTech, you can go there with IITs and ISCs, or you can get a good job with the PSUs. Next thing is, right now, if you are in a hustle and bustle, you're doing self-study, but you're thinking that no output is coming, your target is GATE 2025, definitely I can guarantee that you will not be disappointed with the crash course. Okay. Secondly, if I talk it about like if you have been studying it, but right now like you have started your preparation 2 years back, you have taken a coaching, right now you have taken a drop, still you're not feeling confident, then also you can go for crash course. Any new student who is not at all zero in concepts right now shouldn't purchase the crash course. Apart from that, the targeting students of GATE 2025 who has 10 20% syllabus completion and who has the knowledge of it can go through the crash course. Here, as we told, theory, numericals, concepts, all will be covered to you. So you can attend these classes and will sure you love it. Okay, so that's the final closing words from my side. And the classes are starting from 16th of September. So they won't take long amount of time in thinking that whether I should go for a crash course or not. If you want to, then don't waste your time. And if you don't want, then target for GATE 2026 or do self-study, whatever you want.
Thank you. Thank you, dear students. For any other comment, if you have or somehow missed some comments on the comment section of this video or on Telegram, you can ask your queries. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.